Oh, we're back to Smells. We're back on Smells Like 90's Rock live radio, folks. That's how that works. Now we're hitting the wall. This is the wall part of the show.
Yeah, now this is the part where we're two grown men in the basement.
Yes.
We're just talking to ourselves, basically.
We're just kind of like just meandering through the rest of the show at this point. Because we're tired. You know, we were pre-recorded last week, so we had a little bit more energy. And I was eating, too, because I was hungry.
Let's see. What did I do? I think I was kind of showing off the fact that I had eaten turkey that my work had provided for me.
Yeah, and you were telling me of some wonderful things that your place is going to be doing. Christmas parties coming up, and there's going to be a whole day where you just go watch movies and crap, and you're just going to have a.
It's like, are we going to work on this? Actually, work
over here. Are we going to work on this day? Yeah, you're working. That's your job that day is to go see movies. Wonka. He's going to get to see Wonka.
I don't know if I'll go to it. Honestly, I don't.
Why wouldn't you?
I might.
You have the opportunity. Why would you not go?
I don't know if I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka.
I actually think it's gonna be pretty good.
It looks like it might be good.
I mean, I love the original Willy Wonka.
I've heard. I've had high hopes for Napoleon. I've heard it's not too good.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, well, I've heard it's kind of for a Ridley Scott historical drama that it's like really unfocused.
I've been dying to see it. I really want to see it. I mean, but that's the thing about historical movies is that it's never going to be fully focused. You know, you're going to take a lot of liberties.
Right.
And it's going to be a little...
Well, like, it's not that, like, the historical facts, it's not, like, I think there's a bunch of inaccuracies, but that's kind of not the point. But, like, the story itself and the narrative are kind of unfocused, and that's when it can be kind of bad.
It can be bad, but I mean, that's what you get with historical pieces. I mean, you take these risks, so you have to maybe do things to make it a little bit different. But maybe Ridley Scott went down the wrong path. I don't know. Ridley Scott has not put out a good film in quite a while. So
what has he done? He's like The Martian was the last thing I really.
Oh, The Martian. Now that was pretty good. But then he did like was it a sequel or a prequel to Alien? And it's
Prometheus.
Well, not Prometheus. He didn't do that one, but he did one like it was in 2017.
Covenant, Alien Covenant.
Maybe it was Covenant. I can't remember, but it sucked. And he's not on his A game these days. That's fine. He's 100 years old. Why would you?
It's okay. He still gave us American Gangster. That's probably my favorite Ridley Scott movie.
And he gave us Alien, which was a wonderful film.
And what else? He gave us Gladiator.
That's true.
He gave us...
Is he giving us Gladiator 2, or is that...
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully that one goes okay.
I don't know. When you do a sequel to a giant Academy Award-winning film, that's a huge risk.
Yeah.
That's a huge risk.
I feel like you should just kind of leave it alone.
Right.
Just let that one stand alone and be great.
You can do sequels to A Christmas Story, like my hat. They did one last year called A Christmas Story Christmas. It's about the adult Ralphie and him living his life. You can do a sequel to that and get away with it. You can't really do a sequel to in my opinion, to Gladiator. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like he's kind of taking a jewel out of his crown and trying to like cut another jewel out of it.
Trying to shove it up his butt and get another diamond, get a diamond out of it.
Something like that. But I don't think it's...
You don't paint,
just leave it alone.
You don't paint the peacock.
Yeah, you don't paint the peacock.
I want to slap the table so hard, but I'm not going to. You can't because I can't because of the stupid microphone. But but you don't paint the peacock, Pork.
That's right.
Now, to be fair,
because there's too many hats.
That's... Oh, the hat thing. Going back to the hat thing. Yeah, you're right, Pork.
Because there's too many hats.
You're right, Pork. You're right. But, they did do a sequel to Aliens. Of course, that was James Cameron, but that was a solid freaking sequel.
And those don't happen too often.
No, the Aliens is considered, a lot of people consider that one better than Alien. That's where you get the historic Bill Paxton line, "Game over, man, game over."
I don't even think I've seen it all the way through. I've seen Alien.
Both are quality films.
I feel like Alien, I feel like I would need to, it's one of those movies you have to watch again to really absorb it.
Well, to get everything,
yeah.
You know what movie you don't have to watch a bunch of times to absorb it? It's every single one of the Friday the 13th movies.
Those are just fun.
Those are just fun
just whatever
movies. What's your favorite one?
I'll say the 6th one.
That would be Jason Lives.
I think it's the one when he like, for some reason, what's the main kind of protagonist name?
Oh, it's the main protagonist in like for 3 films. Yeah. Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah, so he's like a guy in his 20s at this point.
Yeah.
He knows that Jason coming back from the dead is a thing, but he still decides to dig him up at the beginning of the movie.
Well, no, at this point,
and he gets mad and like stabs him with like a huge pole, and then like lightning strikes it.
Well, that's just it though.
Jason back to life.
That was the first time that happened.
Okay.
He didn't know. He just had like a PTSD moment and just started stabbing the dead body of Jason. And then when he did that, lightning strikes, and lightning struck the pole and brought Jason back to life.
Yep.
And then from then on, Jason's basically like a walking corpse that comes back to life.
Yeah, but I mean, he kind of knew that Jason had this thing where he would come back from the dead. He already kind of knew that.
He kind of had an idea. Yeah, that's why he went to his grave.
He was like, let's dig him up just to be sure, though.
But the reason why all the people that died between Part 6 and Jason and Freddy versus Jason is because of Tommy freaking Jarvis. He brought him back to life. You suck, Tommy Jarvis. It's because of you that Jason came back.
I did read. I saw those Red Letter Media.
Oh, did you watch the comment? Yeah, that was good.
I'll say the most interesting little tidbit that came out of it for me was that Jason. So apparently, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is often credited to be like the first digitally colorized,
digitally edited movie.
Digitally edited movie, but nope, it was Jason.X.
It was Jason.X, but Jason.X got shelved for 2 years, so Oh Brother, Where Art Thou got the credit for it. Yeah. Which and Jay makes a good point that if you had the choice between recognizing Oh Brother, Where Art Thou or Jason.X as something to make history, you're probably going to choose
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou.
Where Art Thou, even though Jason.X is another quality film.